SCP-3456 is the Orcadian Horsemen. These guys kind of remind me of centaurs in a way, but in a weird undead looking fashion. It's like a horse and a human torso with it. I don't know, it's kind of crazy. This one's by the Rubber, guys. Make sure to subscribe to him. Subscribe to me if you like reaction videos, and let's get into this.
Hello everybody, I'm the Rubber.
Hello,
Today,
Rubber.
we bring you SCP Foundation Keter class object SCP-3456.
What do they do?
SCP-3456 are a group of
like
quadruped beings similar to horses and other equine animals. 3456 do not have hair of their own. Additionally, they feature three-toed hooves, thick translucent skin, and either single or multiple human torsos fused to the back to coincide with a normal equine head attached to the body. Each torso has a pair of arms and a head attached, where the arm span reaches twice the height of the entity itself.
Wow.
Each arm ends with 5 sharpened, protruding bone digits in place of human fingers.
That's kind of scary.
In most instances, 3456s possess a hole where the human nose is normally located,
almost
and
like a
is
skull.
capable of emitting high-pitched screams.
Gosh.
3456 instances, thus far, have proven to be impervious to conventional weapons.
Wow.
3456s have been known to manifest near sites of war, terrorist attacks, and natural disasters.
I see.
3456 manifestations are known to engage in predatory and stalking behaviors, utilizing the environment to conceal and camouflage themselves.
Right?
3456 will continue such behaviors, deliberately exposing itself to as many individuals as possible until it has captured a large number of individuals before ultimately disappearing.
Wow.
What happens to the victims taken by 3456 is currently not known.
Oh, wow.
If 3456 was incapable of collecting a sufficient number of targets, it will continually appear near individuals who have observed it before until it is able to capture them. The following incident will shed light on an SCP-3456 manifestation in Fukushima, Japan, following the 2011 earthquake. Several Foundation reconnaissance teams were deployed following the event and after the forced evacuation of the city. Their purpose was to assess whether or not the earthquake had been caused by an anomaly. 3456 manifested in several locations during and shortly after the quake, resulting in 2,562 missing persons.
Wow.
The helmet-mounted camera is switched on as the reconnaissance squad departs the helicopter transport.
Kidnapper, yo.
Navigation is sending you coordinates. If you encounter an anomaly, radio its location and containment teams will be deployed. Under no circumstances is your squad to engage an anomaly. Roger, Command. The camera tilts slightly downward, pointing at a square device on Agent Byer's wrist. Okay, our target is 3 clicks south. We'll have to cross the Arakawa River here. Chow,
What's a
Lopez,
click?
I want those cant counters counting as we're moving. The moment those levels look weird, you say something. Got it? Yes, sir.
I've heard it used plenty of times before, but I never thought about it.
For the next 10 minutes, Squad 3 moves through 5 blocks of damaged buildings and roadways with no signs of anomalous activity. At this point, Command noted the presence of a dull, rhythmic thumping noise. Intensity of the thumps indicated a distance of roughly 300 meters between the source of the disturbance and the camera's microphone. Please hold your position, Orange Leader. Boss, do you hear that? Sounds like a horse walking on pavement. A crash is heard, and the camera swivels 180 degrees. Lopez's cant counter can be seen on the pavement, glass shattered.
It got him.
Command, we might have a problem. The camera pans up from the cant counter on the ground and captures 3456 standing in an intersection 200 meters away. The camera zooms in, and Command notes the translucent skin and fused human torso in the middle of the entity's back.
What's up with the
skull necklace? The torso appears to remain limp and motionless for approximately 30 seconds. The communications officer begins talking to one of the higher clearance reconnaissance command officials. We have a 3456 manifestation. What? That's 3456? What is it doing here? The torso begins to move, slowly straightening into an upright position. Its arms begin swinging, damaging and destroying several structures around it, which drew Brian's attention.
These things are big, man.
Move your team out of the street and into the buildings to your left. Roger, Command. 3456 has stopped moving its arms and turns towards the reconnaissance team.
He
It
knows they're
emits
there.
a loud vocalization for approximately 5 seconds. Orange Leader, get your team out of there.
You better run.
It's seen you.
It's mad.
Everybody move, now.
It's come and get you.
3456 can be seen charging towards the squad, appendages reaching towards the screen.
Wow.
A UAV drone is seen firing a missile at the entity.
A missile?
There is an explosion as 3456 emits a wail and disappears beneath a cloud of smoke.
So the missile
Will
actually
that
scared
kill
it off?
Command?
Oh, I doubt
No,
it
George.
killed it.
It only slows it down.
Okay.
The
At least
squad
it slowed
enters
it
the
down.
building and
But a
begins
missile.
climbing the
It
stairs.
took a missile.
The screen begins vibrating excessively, and the sound of 3456 approaching the building
Still got
can
horse.
be heard. Bryans is seen directing the squad members to the door of a large utility
a whole
closet.
lot more menacing, right?
As Byers closes the door behind them, the video feed displays a shadow blocking out the light of the window.
Wow, man.
3456 can be heard breathing heavily
like that
outside the
stalking
window. It lingers at the window for a moment before disappearing from view.
Holy cow. This
SCP-3456's
thing's
shadow
crazy.
begins moving away from the building and out of frame. The camera shakes and is slowly pulled back into the closet.
He's scared. I'd be scared
Orange
too, man.
Leader, is your squad still intact?
Yeah.
Command, what is going on? You and 2 of the other squads have encountered SCP-3456.
And
Currently,
it's stalking
all
you.
attempts to contain or neutralize it have failed, and it wasn't supposed to be here.
Wow.
Supposed to be? You put me and my team in a hot zone with a hostile entity that isn't supposed to be here? What are we supposed to do now? We could have died. It hates fresh water. That's helpful. What are we supposed to do? Splash a bottle of water on it and watch it melt?
like a bad dog?
If you get to the bridge
What?
over Arakawa, it won't be able to follow.
Oh,
It's about
okay.
1 kilometer out, and
I
it should
see.
take about 15 minutes to get there. If you use the buildings for cover, a helicopter will be waiting for you there. Remember,
I see.
don't let 3456 trap you. It will torture you. Brian is seen giving the
Gosh.
signal to move out. The squad spends the next 15 minutes moving between different buildings.
So they're trying to
The
hide
squad
from
stops approximately 50 yards from the bridge, a few meters from a large intersection. The frame pans from left to right in a 360-degree arc as Byers surveys the surrounding
it. Think
buildings.
it's hiding in there, y'all?
There is no sign of 3456, but a CH-47 Chinook
the chopper.
helicopter was seen on the bridge.
Get to the chopper.
Sweet Mary, Mother of Jesus, we're saved. The squad
Until-
begins walking forward, but stops. 3456 emerges from the street to their left,
Yup.
5 meters ahead, and turns so that it directly faces the reconnaissance squad. The torso leans down on the right side, and both the horse and the human torso
the horse
emit a
yells too.
vocalization. From the bridge, small arms fire can be heard and seen colliding with 3456's skin. 2 RPGs collide with the entity
Wow.
along its neck, to no effect.
God,
What do we do now?
RPGs.
The camera moves down to Brian's, who pulls 2
Water?
canisters from his belt. Stun grenades.
Oh.
We run. Brian's flips the pin on the grenades and looks back at the squad. Shield your eyes. Hey, ugly! Brian's throws the grenades into the air and begins running forward. Byers looks down to avoid the flash. There is a bang, and 3456 is heard
It's
wailing.
like a flashbang. What?
Byers looks back up.
Pissed off.
Lopez and Brian's can be seen in front.
Thankful. So
They nearly
flashbang
reach the bridge,
made it to
The
where
camera
it's
turns
still
slightly
its
to the
senses
left.
are dulled, right?
and Chow can be seen running alongside Byers. The feed suddenly spins.
Uh-oh.
Byers is level with the ground and begins sliding backwards.
Uh-oh.
The camera lifts up, and Byers
The
can be
horseman
heard
got him.
screaming. Perspective tilts up and shows the entity's hand wrapped around Byers' left leg.
Wow.
Byers' head tilts back to a more level angle, depicting her ascent into the air as she continues screaming. The
Poor
camera
thing.
stops moving up and focuses on 3456's face, at which time it is noted to be smiling.
Oh
A
my
golden
gosh.
crucifix and
That's
a
evil.
World War I British infantry helmet can be seen within 3456's forehead before the
What?
camera feed terminates. Timestamps from visual footage indicate that SCP-3456 had disappeared when the video feed was terminated.
Gotcha.
Agents Byers and Chow have been declared missing and
Dang, they
remain
almost made it
unaccounted
to the
for.
water, man. They almost made it to the water. That's some scary-ish, man. You know, in mythology, they have centaurs that remind me of this, and the thing that made centaurs so crazy is like they had the intelligence of a human, but the speed of a horse, right? On foot, they were just like incredibly agile and fast, like, and tall and powerful, right? If you think about a horse kicking you, like, imagine that with the intelligence of a human being. Crazy stuff. These things are almost unkillable, if they are even killable. I don't know if you can hurt them even, but they couldn't seem to, or contain them. Crazy stuff, man. Guys, the rubber. Make sure to subscribe to him. Subscribe to me if you like reaction videos too. Thanks so much for watching. As always, it's Zueljin signing off. We'll see you next time.